It's the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia, with your host, Bob Snap.
Hi guys, welcome to the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia. Thank you for being here. I'm kind of excited about today's video. I found this, and I just thought this was so cool that I had to share it with you guys, and I hope you find it as cool as I do. I found it from metv, and they said that Andy Griffith once calculated what it would cost to give the 12 days of Christmas. This should be interesting. Let's take a look. Let's have some fun. 12 Days of Christmas is, at its heart, a song about someone showing their love through gifts. After all, what's more romantic than a waterfowl? We'll take the 5 golden rings happily, but the Lord's a-leaping. Yeah. In '69, a Christmas episode of the Glenn Campbell Good Time Hour, that was exactly what Glenn Campbell told his guest, Andy Griffith. Andy, at the time, was fresh off the success of the Andy Griffith Show. Campbell tells Griffith that he's going all out on the romance this year by giving his wife the gifts described in the 12 Days of Christmas. He brags it won't cost nearly anything, at which point Griffith called for an adding machine and the choir to walk through the song and tally up the costs. Here's Andy's calculations. A partridge in a pear tree, $10 for the partridge, $6.75 for the pear tree, $2.98 for the pot to put it in. 2 turtle doves, $14 each, plus $43 for the cage. 3 French hens. Now, if you get the layers, at least you can get something back on the eggs. $45 for the hens, plus $500 because you've got to have a chicken coop. 4 calling birds. Griffith decided they must be a talking bird like a parrot so they can tell Campbell's wife he loves her. $300 for the parrots and cages, plus $600 more for a parrot trainer so they don't call Glenn Campbell's wife by another woman's name, since that'd ruin your whole Christmas. 5 golden rings is $500 for all the rings. 6 geese a-laying, $120 for the geese, plus $750 for the goose pen. 7 swans a-swimming, $700 for the swans and $5,000 to re-landscape Campbell's property to add a pond for them. Campbell argues that he could just put the swans in the tub, but Griffith rebukes him with, wouldn't they feel foolish? 8 maids a-milking, $200 for the maids' time, plus $4,000 for the milking cows, $100 for feed, and $20,000 for a new barn. 9 ladies dancing. Now, 9 dancers got to be at least a couple thousand, plus another $1,000 for the choreographer. 10 lords a-leaping. I'd say that your average lord wouldn't take too kindly to flying all the way from London to Glenn Campbell's house on Christmas just so they can leap for the little lady. Airfare, hotels, and pocket money, $8,500. 11 pipers piping and 12 drummers drumming. Griffith suggests that the combined pipers and drummers will cost about $2,000, but Campbell will have to remodel his living room to fit all of them in, which will cost much more. Campbell argues about this, and Griffith concedes that, you know, you're right. After all them birds and cows and swans been there, you're going to have to sell your house. You'd be lucky to get much for it after all them animals been there. They agreed on a $10,000 loss from the sale of the house. All added up, Campbell and Griffith appear at the receipt of $210,304.15, plus sales tax, Griffith cheerfully offered. Why don't you get your wife when I'm getting mine? What you getting her, Campbell asked. Bottle of perfume. I thought this was so great. And if some of you got the time, take that and figure it out to today's standards, what they say. What a great skit. I love this. I know it's not necessarily the Andy Griffith Show, but it is Andy Griffith, and it's Christmas. So please share this out. I really like this. I hope you liked it as well. That's all I have for you. Please don't forget about classic TV, facts, and trivia. Today's video is on Trey Mathers and Hugh Beaumont of Leave It to Beaver and how they acted together before Leave It to Beaver. And the Eagles on classic rock and country music, facts, and trivia, and how one of their biggest songs was inspired by a soul singer, rhythm and blues. Yeah, it's a really good one, too. That's all I have for you. Please don't forget to like this video. Thank you. Have a great day, guys. God bless. Praying for you.